Good evening, YouTube. It's been a while. I'm just here to post a quick video detailing my second couchsurfing experience ever and my first trip to Miami, Florida. I stayed in Miami Beach, about 2 blocks from the actual ocean, which was really cool because I've been to the ocean before. I've been in the ocean before, but not in Florida, not really that far south, only like Cape Cod or so. So I stayed really close to the ocean. I stayed with this wonderful photographer I met on Couchsurfing.org, and he was really very sweet. He showed me around everywhere, and he wouldn't even let me pay for most of my meals, so that was like very nice as well. And I spent about $80 for my entire trip on personal expenses, not including airfare, of course, which was my airfare was about like $400 round trip. It isn't that bad, but my flight to Iceland round trip was 600 and some change, so I didn't save that much by staying domestic. Miami itself is really beautiful. I didn't go to any strip clubs, and I kind of wanted to go just because I've seen all 8 seasons of Dexter, and a lot of it takes place in strip clubs, and Dexter is kind of why I wanted to go to Miami in the first place. But I was way too tired for that. I had photo shoots 3 out of 4 days, and I was such a zombie at night. I had my most of them would start at 6 a.m. and so if I got home by 9 or 10, I'd literally just I'd fall asleep with the intention of closing my eyes for 15 minutes and wake up at like 4 a.m. and I'd be like, oh, well, I guess I'm not going out tonight since everything's closed and I have to be up in 2 hours anyway. And so I didn't go to any clubs of any kind, not strip clubs, not regular, and I just went out to eat, slept, went to the beach, and went to the ghettos of Miami for some authentic coconut juice straight from a coconut and some sugarcane juice, which is very, very sweet, but very good. It was delicious. I felt very unhealthy after drinking it, but it was good. And so I ended up, what did I do? Oh yeah, I started out by I started out by just going to the beach, going to a nice outdoor cafe my first night, and I kind of wished that I'd brought a heavier jacket to the cafe because I did get a bit cold, but I also get cold when I don't eat a lot, and I hadn't really eaten that day. All I'd had was like a Bloody Mary mix and a non-alcoholic Bloody Mary mix on the plane, and like Minute Maid cranberry juice cocktail on the plane, and I didn't finish those because I was like, oh, this is savory, this is sweet, it's like dinner and dessert, and then I just happened to check just how bad they were for me, and the Bloody Mary mix had like 62% of my daily value of sodium, which is astronomical for a little can of liquid, and it had like no sugar in it, but then the juice had the equivalent amount of sugar but no sodium, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so bad, this is more than I have in a day, or this is like more than I have in a week. And so I did not finish those, and I definitely like not had enough to eat or drink that day, and so I got a little cold and such. But the days were very warm. This was mid-April, so it was like the 14th, I believe, 14th to the 20th, and so I ended up so it was mid-April, and it was like 80 something degrees every day. It was beautiful, sunny almost all the time. I was 2 blocks from the ocean, and this really nice host, he was a photographer, so he had this like really cool helicopter camera, and we drove around, and I'd help him monitor the camera, and he was like taking demo videos, and because he just started using that for his website. And so I did that. It was a lot of fun. I got stung by a jellyfish and I got some really cool coral because I didn't see any rocks I wanted to take home. So I have this awesome Miami coral, and that has like a weird little hole in it. But I will definitely go back to Miami sometime soon. It was a really great, very positive experience. The only downsides are that I broke a shoe, and during my last photo shoot I got like 45 bug bites because it was in a swamp and there was a thunderstorm, so all of my bug spray washed off, but I got like 45 bug bites and they were all concentrated in my buttock and upper thigh region, so it was like impossible to sit down. I had to have a friend come over and like wrap banana peels all over my butt for me and which I thank her immensely for. But I was totally incapacitated for the next 4 days, and it was a good experience though. And I think the only other thing is that I ended up I had a layover to Chicago, which I didn't mind. It was cool, but I wish I'd had more time in Chicago, but then like 2 hours, so that I would have been able to maybe leave the airport, see the actual city, and then get back to the airport. Because I've still never been to Chicago, and I didn't really get to see anything. So thank you for watching my video, whoever has, and my couchsurfing experience number 2, first in America and first in Miami, was a wonderful experience that I'd hope to repeat in the future. Thank you. Have a nice night.